Today is April the 17th. Obviously, a lot of geopolitics. We had the, I don't know, can we call it World War III? Anyways, things are better over there. Stock markets are making new all-time highs, and we're gonna start with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, the situation is this ascending channel that we have right now. So we're very close to resistance 76,834. That's the level, and then beneath that, just to get an idea of the level, is at around support at 74,888. Now, what happens if we do have the big breakout out of the channel? Then that unlocks the next level, which is 86,000. So this is a massive level. At the same time, unfortunately, we have a lot of divergences. So we have piled up divergences. We have four divergences on the 2 hour chart, and then across the board in the bigger time frames we have divergences, especially on the 2 day chart. These are four divergences. So what does that mean? That means that we need to push higher to break over that level to unlock it, and that is still possible. It's still possible because we have the ceasefire and hopefully peace, so that we can enjoy the World Cup in the USA. I think that's what Trump wants to. And for that to happen, we need to break that key level. So the key level is there, 76,800. If we do see the breakout over the divergences, that's a great. That's going to be great. But at the same time, the question is this: is it still time to buy the rumors, or should we be selling the news? Well, this is the level which I called rag here, and I've had that level on for a while. You can see the previous ideas, and we're exactly there now. Okay, so this is the S&P 500, and we have new all-time highs, but we have approached that level, which is a resistance. So, are we coming close to the sell the news point? Well, I'm gonna tell you my expectations, and actually, just for you to see how the level works, I'm gonna go a little bit back into time, and we're gonna look at silver. So this was the silver situation, the FOMO, and those are the levels that we had in place. And what happened then? We had the target of 86 and 73. So silver breaks $110. That was back in January. And what happened? I'm gonna click on play. Is that, and that's my expectation of what will happen with the S&P 500, is simply a breakout. We go just over that level, okay, and then the minute we are under that level, we go short to target. So I think it would be interesting for you to view that again, just such a normal behavior. Okay, 116.97 was the resistance. Price went just a little bit higher, and the minute it comes down, then that's a time to short. So the minute that is under that level, we go short, and that's exactly what we did, and it was the best trade for me for the year. 73, we got out. I was super fast, and then you can see that the same levels work again and again. So is the same thing going to happen with the S&P 500? Are we going to see a breakout? Today's Friday, normally a good day, and good news. So are we going to go higher and explore, have a breakout, bring everyone in, and then this, well, the minute that happens, I will be going short right there. And that would be a calculated trade, okay, just below 7,032. And then, of course, with the stop loss, calculated stop loss is what we need at 7,100 with the target of 6,697 and 6,433. Is that going to happen? I think that most likely it is going to happen that way. And the question is, what about Bitcoin? So let's go to the big chart. My expectation, as per the previous post, the previous big chart, is that we will accumulate, okay, but there is no one guaranteeing that we don't see the breakout towards higher. So obviously we have been in this range. So maybe, just maybe, it's time to rotate from indices to Bitcoin. And how about Ethereum? Well, that's the Ethereum dominance. We're going to look at Ethereum dominance and alts. So the expectation, and this was from March 18, was that we have this resistance over here at 11.68. And that's where we stand right now. If we see this breakout, it's going to be great for Ethereum and for alts. And it could show that appetite can uh, transit back into riskier assets like altcoins. Altcoins, we have stated that we have a fake out, and it was no time to FOMO. And again, you can see the divergences. Again, this is from March 18. So we had those divergences. Beware the fake out before the real pump, and the situation has not changed. So we're still there, and now we are showing some teeth. Like we have a little bit of possibility. Let's take a look at this chart actually. So we have been out and waiting. Personally, I have been trading only Bitcoin in the past few months, sideways, looking for support. But anyways, crypto total market cap. This is the situation right now. And for me, it depends how you draw your channel. But for me, this is noise and manipulation, and this is clearly a breakout. So I am very optimistic today looking at the chart. Then again, you have to know the levels, and that's the beauty of the levels. So $2.53 trillion. We are right now at $2.54 trillion. So I would be long today. But then again, if that level is lost under here, then I would be back to, uh, you know, being cautious and away. It all depends on Bitcoin. And for Bitcoin, unlike altcoins, we have that major resistance at 76,834. Over that level, we're going to see FOMO and a pump, but right now we need to acknowledge that as a resistance. And again, that could be nice to see Ethereum breakout. That would be the best confirmation we can get for the altcoins as well. And regarding the rest, a lot of silver and oil. I'm gonna show you oil and dollar before I go. So let's look at dollar, short over there, and we're still around the same levels. So from the last post in March, indeed the price has dropped, and my expectation is for dollar to go lower to the target of 94.37. So overall dollar, very nice chart, straightforward, and the same with oil. So I had called the prices right at $88. We had war, no war, nuclear war, this, the Hormuz. We had all this kind of craziness, but at the end of the day, the price is right, and that's what we do with charts. So right now we are just a little bit over 93.55. So I wouldn't go short over that level. Actually, let's take a look at that chart as well before we go. So yeah, 93.55 with 88 being the target. Very nice behavior. We saw the fake out, and then we had all these, which was a really nice uh, opportunity. And now my expectation is $88.18. That's where I see that the price is right, and that's good news because hey, it looks like humanity can be saved at least for the summer. So yeah, you can go short on oil, but all right, we have better fish to fry, and my fish, my favorite one, is Bitcoin. Intraday levels right now around 75,500, support 74,888, the big one. And remember the resistance and the key level that will dictate if we see the breakout at 76,910. I'm gonna post charts, so if you don't want to watch this 10-minute video, you can look at the charts one by one. And take care, guys. Peace in the world and the Middle East.